Hey there, Chad. How are you? This is Ashley. So yeah, this is the video I was talking about. I know that you had said, you've spent a lot of money in advertising and haven't really seen much traffic off from that. And I have to tell you, a lot of people that I talk with that have said the same exact thing that you've just said. And a lot of those people end up being our clients. And a lot of those people that have said they've spent thousands and thousands of dollars in advertising, SEO companies. They've worked with 10 different SEO companies and they were not satisfied. Those clients that have said that are now our clients and they vouch for us till this day. And honestly, we take pride in that because at the end of the day, we're here to simply help as many business owners as we possibly can in whatever way that is. We're not here to upsell and tell you you need this when you really only need this. If it only takes, a little bit to get you in the positions that you need to be, then we're only going to do that to start with. We're not going to basically we're not trying to sell you something that you don't need. And I'm going to try and keep this video nice and short. If you do have any questions at the end, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. So yeah, let's just jump right on in. The first thing that I'm going to start with is your current website. As I said to you on Facebook, I love your logo. I love when business owners do this. We work with a plumbing company out in Woodland Hills, and they have a little Brico man, and it's so cute. It makes when I create their social media ads, it makes creating them so much more fun. So I appreciate the little, I think it's a porcupine. I can't really see him, but I love this. I love your logo. And then I like how you have your service tabs up here, all your gallery, your pricing, your FAQs, home. I like these. And I like how you have your phone number up here. A few different tips that I would suggest is, first of all, a form submit. It's good for conversion rates, and you have to be able to cater to every type of possible client or customer who's going to be coming to your website. There's people who just they don't want to have to call, they just want to fill out a form. Then there's people who do want to call, and then there's people who are going to hang out, they're going to read every piece of content, look at every picture. So you have to be able to cater to every type of client. So that would be a extra little bonus tip there for you. And then also, I'm not sure if you go outside of Colorado Springs, but if you do, what I would suggest is have a locations tab to where if you go to Denver, we would have a Denver page that we would put keywords for out in Denver, so your site, a better edge, your location page for Denver is ranking out in Denver, so you start pulling some traffic from Denver. I hope that makes sense. So that would be an extra little bonus tip there for you. Now, you do have a nice website. I'm not going to lie. You do have a nice website. Now, I will say the only thing it needs is a little revamp, a little updating, a little facelift, if you will. That's all it really needs. I see that your spacing is off here. I'm on a bigger screen, so I'm able to see from all different points of views and all different views of the possible customer who's going to be looking on different screens. So as you can see down here, you have it on full width, and up here you have your spacing off. Like if I was on a smaller screen, this would look normal, but because I am on a bigger screen, it don't look normal. Easy fix there though. So scrolling through here, the first thing that I notice is that you're lacking content. Now, when I talk about content, it's everything that I have highlighted, and the more content you have, the better, because Google can only read. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich content. Now, when I talk about keywords, I'm talking about what you want to be found for in Google. For instance, I typed in concrete curbing Colorado Springs, Colorado, and if I want to be found for that, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that somewhere in my description, and I might even save a picture as that. So that would definitely be my first tip for you, is to go and get some more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. So if we come here, I did a general search, as you know, and these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. Because look, you're going to have different competitors all across Google. If I were to type in landscape edging, Colorado Springs, Colorado, you're going to possibly have completely different competitors. So we need to beat out all of your competitors all across Google for all of the keywords that you want to be found for. So these guys, L and B Concrete Borders, are one of your competitors. Now, if we look at their content and their website, I'm going to be politeful. They do not have a nice looking website. As far as your website goes, your website is a lot better looking than theirs. But now look, you can have the most beautiful website and it'll be on the 20th page of Google. If you do not have the backing, the power, the SEO, that backbone to your website, then you're just going to have a nice looking website. Like for instance, these guys do not have that great of a website, but they're pulling in more traffic than you guys. So as much as a nice looking website matters, it is just as important, if not more important, to have that backing and that power behind it, that SEO factor. So if we look at what their website looks like, and as far as their content goes, they do not have much content at all. I see they're trying to fit in some keywords in their content for Denver. Concrete landscape borders they're trying to rank for. Stamped concrete. They're doing what they need to do as far as trying to fit in those keywords in the content to rank for those specific keywords. So this is a good thing that they do not have much content, because if you were to go and get that 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword rich content, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for, like I said, you're going to be beating these guys as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google for you as far as what shows up for this specific search. So as you can see, the first visible thing that we can see is the GMB, Google My Business. Now, you guys are currently showing up for this specific keyword search. I'm not sure if you show up for other keyword searches, but for this one right here, you are. So what I would tell you to do to stay here is to continue getting citations, continue adding your business's name, address, and phone number across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. And get the most powerful ones, the most, the ones that have the highest domain authority, because you don't really want the weak ones, because it's not going to give you much power. So then moving on down to this last section, the organic section, getting in here requires having backlinks. So as you know, that LNB is pulling in more traffic than you. So we need to beat out your competition on Google all across Google. And now look, the more times that you show up all across Google, the better, because more traffic, equals more money. So, like I said, if I were to type in landscape edging for Colorado Springs, you could have completely different competitors. So we need to beat out your competitors all across Google. To do that, we come to a paid resource that I use monthly. I pay monthly for, and we see your stats compared to your competitors. Now, you can see that you currently only have 135 backlinks, and you're only being found for 131 organic keywords. Now, out of those 135 backlinks, you only have 58 do follow, which are like the ones that actually matter. So if we look at your competitor, we see that they don't have that much better of stats, but they do have more traffic than you. They have 446 organic traffic, and that's a monthly number. 446 people are going to their website monthly, while only 16 are going to your site monthly. We want to start getting that traffic to your website. So look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them the traffic and in the position that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So what I'd do is I'd get these backlinks that are currently pointing at them, and I'd get them pointing at you. And now as far as what they're being found for 345 organic keywords. Now, I kind of wanted to show you what you're being found for versus what they're being found for. So you're currently being found for your own name that isn't even spelt right. So the most traffic that you're getting off from your website is 5 people typing in Google bed or edge. You want to be found for services that you offer, like like Stamped Concrete, like that would be a good one. Like Stamped Concrete Colorado Springs, you want to be found for stuff like that, because as nice as it is to be found by word of mouth, we want to target the people who don't know about a better edge. We want to target the people who are new to the area, who have been working with one of your competitors for the last 10 years and they're sick of being upcharged, and they want to find a new company to work with. We want to target those people. So if we look at what your competitor is being found for, stamped concrete edging, 200 people are typing that in Google, and out of those 200, 70 of them are directly going to their website. That is a lot of traffic off just one keyword that you're missing out on by, first off, not having these keywords, but second of all, by not ranking for these keywords, because it's not as simple as just taking these keywords and putting them in your content. You have to have that backing and that power to those keywords in order to rank for them. So now look, out of those 70, let's say you were to land 10 out of those 70 and you get $1,000 per job. That's $10,000 off just one keyword. I hope you can see how valuable it truly can be by, first off, having these keywords, but second of all, most importantly, ranking for those keywords. Let's see what else they have. 57 people typing in concrete curbing near me, and these guys are being found. Well, 1,700 are typing that in, and 57 are going to these guys. 40 people going to them for concrete landscape edging near me. You get the idea of how much traffic you truly are missing out on. Now look, I would go throughout all your competitors, find the high volume, how many times or how many people are typing that in Google, low KD, how hard it is to rank, and I would place that throughout that 1,500 words of content I was talking about. Now look, first of all, if you don't have enough content, then Google is not able to decipher what your website and what your business is about. Therefore, they can't rank you accordingly. Second of all, if you don't have enough content, then you're not able to fit in these keywords that you want to be found for, and then Google will flag your site for keyword stuffing. You'll basically be blacklisted, and you do not want that to happen. There's a strategic way of placing keywords so Google does not flag your site. Now look, this is a website that we have done in the past. It has all of the tabs that it has or that it needs. It's user friendly. The phone number, form submit, location pages. Like I said, like if you go any other areas than just Colorado Springs, I would definitely recommend a locations page, and we would rank you in those areas. Any services that you offer, I would recommend tabs. And then this website has all the content it needs. It has all the keywords in the content that this Curbcrete wants to rank for. It has all the meta tags, meta descriptions, all the on-page and off-page SEO is done correctly. We're not only a website design company, we're also an SEO. So when we're building your website, we're doing it with SEO in mind. Not a lot of SEO or not a lot of website design companies do that because they don't know about SEO. So we do both, but that's all I have for you right now, Chad. Reach out. I'd love to talk some more. There's a lot of business to be made. There's a lot of people to be helped. It's just not going to happen, not getting the traffic. So yeah, reach out to me. I'd love to talk some more, and I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great one, Chad. Bye.